Hello guys, welcome to Ashley Lancelot Show. Lance, Ashley, Lance. One of my friends from the Dark Titan Enterprise sent me this link. Basically, he said the article defending Vera, but there's other people attacking Vera, and I want to read this, probably go over with me and Ashley because she's a female, I'm a male. What we think. Vera's a very good friend of ours. Our channels are basically partnered. If you kind of say like that, we both help each other, work each other out, make skits for each other and stuff like that. So Vera, Grim Molith, me and Ashley, basically we talk every freaking day. So we're like a big family. So basically like that. So
they're like our brother and sister.
Brother and sister, you heard that, Grim? Soon, you and I will have sweet Netflix and chill.
That's a joke.
Yes, people know.
Okay, let's read this.
But yeah, they're linked down below. They always links has been down in the description below for a very long time. Go check them out, subscribe, and support them. So this here, male YouTuber tells female YouTubers they're wrong for disliking Mortal Kombat 11's desexualized female. It is not allowed to desire the ability to dress sexy. Why? Okay, let's see here. We've entered
into strange times where women are coming to the defense of scantily clad ladies while men are telling them that they are wrong for wanting to play as sexy women in video games. Did we hop back to the 1920s by any chance? Anyway, after it was confirmed by NetherRealm Studios that they did in fact purposely desexualize the female characters in Mortal Kombat 11 to make them more respectful and mature, but it only applied to the females and not the males. There are some definitive pushback from certain members of the gaming community. One of the most prominent voices speaking out against the double standards was Quartering, who did a video about the issue. There have been a string of other videos from other YouTubers as well. Many of the anti-SJW channels came out firing on all cylinders early, well before NetherRealm confirmed their sexist agenda to dress down the men in sexy outfits but dress up the women in combat armor to hide their skin practically from head to toe. This included replacing their iconic classic outfits with more covered-up alternatives, while the men have been able to sport their classic gear from the previous Mortal Kombat games. Following NetherRealm's confirmation of bias against women dressing sexy, there have been a string of female YouTubers making videos defending the right to play a sexy woman. It's pretty much
random for to be sent a video titled MK11 I Need Hot Chicks that was published on April 9, 2019. She argues in favor of having sexy female alternative attire in Mortal Kombat 11. The video was well received by their audience, and many of them agreed with their points that if the men can look sexy, so can the woman. So she plugged a recent petition over on change.org begging NetherRealm Studio to re-include a classic female costume for previous Mortal Kombat games in Mortal Kombat 11. The petition is chugging along a little over 578 signature as of the writing of this article. It's been difficult getting the word out about the issue, considering that there have been equal amount of pushback from certain members of gaming content creation community and the FGC. First, on March 29, 2019, NetherRealm confirmed that the women were purposely desexualized and toned down for Mortal Kombat 11. YouTuber Natalie Newstand published a video about the topic, disagreeing with NetherRealm tries to remove the sexy female outfit from the game.
It's pretty much saying the same thing over and over again.
This one is the basically
Nerdettes.
Yeah,
and then there's
Vera. Okay, see, on April 6, 2019,
Vera Dark from Dark Titan Enterprises also did a video pointing out some of her issues with Mortal Kombat 11, both in regards to the gameplay and art direction. Vera expresses her discontent with the new female character design, saying, I already heard this.
I think that the female character model looked very boxy and the male character looked decent, but I don't agree with the standards surrounding the game. As art director Stephen Barron said, they changed their art direction for a more covered up and mature direction, and that they've taken more measured approach with it comes to the design of the characters, since they wanted them more realistic dress, yet the male character are topless wearing loincloth. With people ripping out each other's spines in the game. I think just that the other realism doesn't particularly stand for much when it comes to Mortal Kombat, even though majority disagreed with our YouTuber Lord, and I'm not gonna say that. Look, offense to Vera Dark's criticism of the double standard being applied to the character design in Mortal Kombat 11. On April 9, 2019, posted up a 26 rebuttal breaking down his disagreement with Vera and asserted that the female design Mortal Kombat 11s are fine.
Nurgle takes issues with Vera not liking female character designs, retorting, what do you mean the female characters look boxy? That doesn't make any effing sense to me whatsoever. They look boxy. Have you looked at the character in the beta? Have you looked at any of the women in this game? They all have curves. They all shape perfectly. These women look pretty goddamn good. Woo, these are some good looking ladies. Definitely gonna make me turn my head walking around seeing them in public. So what do you talk about boxy? These ladies don't look boxy. They have very rounded features and curvy. No, they don't.
Yeah, dismisses.
No, they are boxy. There's no curves to them. They're too covered up and close to see a figure.
Yeah, okay. This is the same thing. I think that'll be it. I'll put the article down, link below, if you guys want to sign the petition as well for the Netherrealm.
I can put my 2 cents into this.
Yeah, same here. So basically,
since I'm a female,
and you're also an artist.
I'm gonna put my cents into this. The women in this new game don't look like women. They're very male looking. They don't have the pretty features that they used to have. They actually look like different women to me. I'm an artist. I know faces. They look totally different.
I watched the trailer and everything.
They're not who they are. If you're going to cover up a character, cover up all of them. Don't make it just about the females, make it about the males too. It's not fair. It's sexist.
How did that work for Dead or Alive 6 that's failing on sales because
Mortal Kombat 11 is gonna fail because he went down the same road as
it won't fail on fighting. These females not attractive or very boxy. They changed a lot of the artwork for it. They don't look mature. They look basically covered up, not showing off their sexuality. I don't know why men's complaining about this. I know back then SJW complained about the female looking very sexy and all that stuff. I thought that was kind of bullshit as well. You know, it is one of those things is that, you know, I'm gonna go with Daryl on this because they've been playing. They don't
look like themselves.
Yeah, me and Grim are probably the one that played the most fighting games out of everyone that we know so far. We have Mortal Kombat. I have Mortal Kombat 1 through 11.
Soul Calibur and Tekken never went that way.
Never went that way.
They can't. There's half the female characters are covered up, half of them are not.
Yeah.
They could have went with some of them being covered up and some of them not.
Hell, Ashley draws more lewd freaking pictures than all of these people. That's in Mortal Kombat.
Like the recent one I did.
The recent one Edis did as well, and this to me it's just getting very dumb. For all these spells,
I like my women having curves.
I believe it's just that, you know,
I'm a straight woman and I like my woman having curves. That's the way I draw it, and that's why I want it. I mean, look at the Devil May Cry 6. They didn't cover up the women. They're the woman's outfit, Lady and Trish. And but there was a huge controversy when they censored that shit too. But their outfits are still revealing, and they still look sexy, and they still kept their figure.
It's one of those things. It's just that if you change the art direction, that's fine. That is fine.
But keep it on both genders.
Yeah, that's basically it.
I really don't want to see a man in a loincloth.
Yeah,
I don't think
I've seen the loincloth, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't. It's just that if you have people buy these things to have the classic nostalgia. No one really cares about the story because Mortal Kombat story is like so bizarre and so.
It changes every game.
Yeah, it's just so out of place. We just care about the classic look, the fighting style, and fatality
change
for
it now? From 1 to 10, it's been the same. Why just suddenly change it?
Yeah.
It's been successful from 1 to 10. Why suddenly change it?
I don't have the beta for it, but I watch people play it on the beta and stuff. It doesn't look that appealing or good to me. It doesn't look like that.
It looks like 10.
Doesn't look like even 10. 10 looks a hell of a lot better than what they have.
So they made it even worse?
Yeah, like what they did with Dead or Alive 6. They closed it, and I'm looking at it, I'm like, it's like, you know people buy your stuff for fan service. You know, Silent Kagura, you know, so PlayStation 4 censor everything. These companies are making games for fan service. If they stop doing the fan service, these companies can't make their game anymore unless they move the platform over. And they're being stubborn about it too. Don't know why. But, you know, it's like, we're not in a day and age, you know, you treat people equality. If you're going to make one person sexy, make the other person sexy as well. You know, hey, you have a permission to make me look ugly, a fat, ugly guy in Mortal Kombat with a cane, fighting his way. I'll take one for the team. Well, all you look beautiful for you. But other than that, it's like, it doesn't make any sense. You know, I agree. I'm agree with the Dark Knight Enterprise. We're gonna do a podcast on this probably tomorrow or Sunday, just talking about this. And it doesn't. You know, it's like if you're gonna change a few characters, change them all. Change them all for the same standard.
It's sexist if you just do one gender. It really is sexist.
I have a different thinking mindset than you do, but if you think it's sexist, fine, go for it. But to me, it's just like, I think it's just
like
stupid.
They're going back in time.
Well, a lot of game industries are going back in time right now. I don't know why.
I mean, it's like we're going back to the 1930s or 40s where girls have to cover up.
Mm-hmm. I mean, no, remember the SJW basically is like, oh, you sexualize women and stuff like this and that. And there's like very small portion group of SJW.
has been going after anime for how many years, and the anime industry just gave them the middle finger and like...
And more fan service. More happy for me and her.
They just came out with more fan service.
Yeah,
and it sold a lot.
It's just a small amount of group for it. It's just a small amount of group.
You look at the anime industry, they're thriving.
And they're not really doing it for the women. They not really are, you know. My great-grandmother did fought for the rights for the woman. You know, it's just one thing. It's just like, no, you just want attention, you know. It's like, we're going to treat everyone fair. Hey, there's a guy with with wearing a, one of those beach trunk thongs. With six packs and shit, and there's another girl wearing a bikini. You know, there you go. I don't mind the girls being topless, but you can't because that thing is gonna be like mature rating. But other than that,
in M you can see boobs.
Huh?
In M you can see boobs.
Huh?
In M you can see boobs.
Oh, you can, but the kids will start trying.
But it can't be for a long period. It only can be a short glimpse.
I don't think they'll still have to store it over that happens.
Duke Nukem was in a store. Oh
yeah, it was. It showed boobs. That game was horrible, though.
But it can't be on the cover. If it's on the cover, it has to. Well, yeah, my Helsing 10 that showed the middle finger had a sticker over it.
Yeah, well, basically, that game was horrible. We're going off topic. I think those male YouTubers that are crying out about this
are like, why are girls complaining? I thought this is supposed to be a guy thing. Pretty much like that. Yeah. Go in the corner and cry. You're out. You're probably gonna make a video about me. How you should meet. A lot of girls are in the anime community, and you should meet them because a lot of them buy hentai and have a bunch of sexy girl figurines.
Mm-hmm. You know,
and a lot of gamer girls like sexy girls.
Uh-huh. And for me, it's a lot of times.
Really dive into the gaming community.
A lot of times, I just probably just ignore a lot of these things, because a lot of these things are coming out so much. It's getting to a point like, why?
They're just going to lose business.
Yeah.
It's, they should really think of this as on a business perspective. If they're going to cover up the female characters, they're going to lose business.
Yeah, I mean, also
you gotta think the game throughout all this time has been the blood and gore and the fan service.
Mm-hmm. I really didn't like any of the a lot of the newer games that came out about, you know, other than
You
that.
liked the Tekken.
You like the tech. I like the
storyline was pretty darn good.
I'm more for Street Fighter. You're more for Tekken.
That's what I grew up with. I never played Street Fighter until I met you.
And I like King of Fighters too.
Never played it till I met you.
Yeah.
I like
Mai.
Yeah, she's my favorite. I like her fan blades.
Yeah. Also, I like her other stuff too. Those lovely balloons are great.
But she has many different outfits you can choose.
Oh yeah, many outfits. Oh yeah.
She has ones that are completely covered up. It's just
she has the cow the cow bikini with the cow
I actually
horn.
like that outfit.
Yeah, you should make an art for it. But other than that, it's one of those things, you know. People that's crying about it, except for the people giving good reasons why. So for you know, Lord,
it's like Boo-Hoo, Cry Me a River.
yeah, it's basically
Grow
that.
up.
Yeah, you know, I'd rather have the sexualized Mortal Kombat. The girls, the female doesn't look that good at all.
I'd rather them keep them to their true selves.
Yeah.
Keep the characters to their true selves. You could cover them up a little, but at least let them reveal their chest.
Yeah, other than that, it's just, you know, change is good. I can tell you this, change could be good, but also go be for the worst.
They could have done an outfit like Bayonetta's outfit.
They could just have the classic outfit of it just put out there and just fix all the problems. Plus, I don't think these girls, newer model girls, doesn't look that good at all.
I don't know what models they were using.
I don't know why it does not appeal. Does not look a lot like the one in 10. I don't know why Johnny Cash has a huge, ugly looking tattoo on his chest. I'm like, why?
I don't know. They weren't using any good looking models to do these. You know, they use actual models to do the face.
Yeah.
They weren't using. Devil May Cry had better looking models.
Yeah, it's just.
I mean, I saw the list of models, and Devil May Cry.
Well, I'm just gonna hold it here short, because we'll be hearing just rambling off. The link, the Dark Titan Enterprise link down below shows some love color. Lance is here to save you,
Yes.
and or Ashley as well. The link for his articles down below. Leave down a comment what you think. If you guys see videos of them, you know, like making articles, stuff like that, put down a link. We'll read it. We'll have description, because you know she's a female, I'm a male, and we're very broad on a lot of things.
We're very blunt.
We're very blunt on it, but other than that, it's like,
why?
I don't know why that guy even cares. He's like, oh, look, it'll look body. Look at that. It's like, well, I don't think you ever looked at a woman in your life before. I guess, but okay. You do you then, I guess. But other than that, it's like,
I know what a female figure's supposed to look like.
She's an artist,
and they have the block and barely any curves. And one of them, is supposed to have a huge butt.
I don't. Graham will know more about Mortal Kombat than me. I just play the game for the fatalities, and I just leave it to collect dust.
The one that wears, I think it's blue or purple, has a big curves. Supposed to. There's one with the I forgot these characters. I gotta look it up. I know Sonya's supposed to be very sexualized too, but they covered her up with freaking armor, not just armor, just regular police uniform. But yeah, you actually can make actual uniform look very sexy. I was in the military. I saw a lot of female recruits and stuff that actually made their ABUs and their blues make sure they actually fit with them. So you actually all their curves and everything. But that's you know, we'll see what happens later on. It's your figure.
Yep. Except for me, I need it baggy because I'm too fat. Alright then, guys. We'll talk to you later. Subscribe, like, and share. There are links down below. Also, the article down below as well. And we'll talk to you guys later. Bye bye.